All Footscray as the Bulldogs peppered the goals, and with only 4 scoring shots in the opening term, Richmond already were facing a big task, but when Darren Davies brought up this 6-pointer, that task was even harder. And the Bulldogs drew even further clear thanks to an incredible snap from Angelo Petraglia. They went in for the long break with a 34-point advantage after the reliable Terry Wallace made no mistake. Peter Foster was doing extremely well for the Scrays, this great snap coming in the third quarter. Then in the final term, he capitalised on some marvellous teamwork to notch up another. The result had never really been in doubt, and despite a late goal from Peter Wilson for the Tigers, the Dogs were home to the tune of 45 points. Meanwhile, over at Princes Park, the heavy conditions would turn the match into a real slog. However, the soft ground and greasy ball didn't seem to worry Saints spearhead Tony Lockett, who got the opening goal of the match after 16 minutes. A couple of minutes later, Lockett took full advantage of the room afforded to him by his teammates, and at the first quarter, the Saints were surprise 15-point leaders. Robert Wall switched Silvani to fullback, and his duel with Lockett turned out to be a beauty. Winmar grabbed a screamer, but the Blues had started their comeback. They'd turned an early deficit around, and in the third term set about burying the Saints. In fact, the visitors scored their first goal since the dying moments of the first term when Lockett brought up number 3. St Kilda's despair was reflected when Big Stuart Lowe missed from point-blank range in the final quarter. The relentless Blues, meanwhile, were marching onwards, and a 40-point victory.
Just put a little